Man, just imagine the upcoming PS5 games in 2026 that everyone is talking about, even before they're officially out. You watch the trailers and gameplay clips and think, wow, is this for real? Each one grabs you with its story, gameplay, and graphics. Even the smallest details make you hype, and counting down the days to pick up the controller. Everyone around is buzzing about them like they're huge events. These are the anticipated PS5 games of 2026 that are absolutely worth the wait. Alright, to be honest, I am a huge fan of Yakuza, and when I saw the Gang of Dragon reveal, I got so hyped. It looks like this game is going to offer something completely different from the Yakuza series, especially since director Toshihiro Nagoshi promised that this time the game will be an action-adventure focused on Japanese crime drama and gang conflicts. And the best part is that the legendary South Korean actor Ma Dong-seok will be the playable main character. The story is set in Tokyo and follows a strong man facing brutal challenges and deadly confrontations with rival gangs and enemies, giving the game a real sense of intensity and emotional stakes. Every choice you make and every fight you take can change the course of the story. The atmosphere is dark, dramatic, and realistic. The game captures authentic Japanese crime drama while still keeping the spirit and style of the Yakuza series, but with fresh new touches. The first reveal showed intense combat sequences ranging from hand-to-hand strikes, stabbing gunfights, and bar brawls, showing the mature and deep gameplay we can expect. The visual style is stunning, using the Dragon engine to make characters and environments feel alive and detailed. The in-engine cinematic presentation gives you a sense of immersion. Gang of Dragon looks like a future masterpiece for action-adventure fans and Japanese crime story lovers. The PS5 release is expected in 2027, and it seems like it will be a massive, thrilling experience for both newcomers and longtime fans of the series. Okay, what if I told you that there are developers who worked on Mario, and also others who worked on Red Dead Redemption, cooking up a brand new platformer? Can you imagine how much fun and creativity is coming? Yes, it seems the new studio Day 4 Studios is working on a completely new game, a platformer in a strange and unique world. The game lets you control Bradley the Badger, the hero of the game who suddenly finds himself lost in strange, incomplete worlds, full of puzzles, traps, and challenges. Will you be able to help him survive and explore all these amazing worlds? I am sure every moment will keep you excited and on the edge of your seat. Gameplay is amazing with a unique tool called the Kit that lets you manipulate the world just like a game developer. You can scale objects temporarily, control other assets, push and pull shapes to create platforms, bridges, and even turn things into barriers or bombs. The worlds are inspired by famous games like Badgerborn, a parody of Bloodborne's Cyber Badger for Cyberpunk and The Last Badger for The Last of Us, while combat is fun and creative using Bradley's trusted frying pan or the Kit's abilities. The game is full of nostalgia for classic platformers, smart humor and satire of the modern gaming industry, all brought to life with Evan Peters' voice making Bradley feel alive and realistic. In short, Bradley the Badger is an ambitious game that will make you question and engage with every challenge and adventure it delivers. A platforming experience unlike anything else, full of adventure, fun, and creativity. And the game is coming to PlayStation 5 in 2026. Oh yeah, man. Finally, Crystal Dynamics is back with the legend Lara Croft, and a new adventure that is absolutely unbelievable. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis was revealed at the 2025 Game Awards, and from the first moment, they brought Lara back in her classic style, but with an amazing modern touch. The game is a faithful reimagining of the original 1996 adventure, focusing on Lara searching for the powerful artifacts known as Scion. You will explore the forests of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, the deserts of Egypt, and even a mysterious island in the Mediterranean where the lost city of Atlantis lies. Gameplay blends the platforming and puzzles the series is famous for with deadly traps that will test your intelligence and skill. You will also face dangerous predators including dinosaurs and deadly enemies. And now the iconic dual pistols return along with new tools like the grappling wrist strap. Visually, the game is stunning thanks to Unreal Engine 5, and high-fidelity graphics make every location feel alive. The sound design is incredible with Alex Wilton, Regan bringing Lara to life, giving her depth, confidence, and charm. The story is thrilling as Lara discovers that Jacqueline Natla is seeking the power of Scion for evil purposes, and she must stop her before a disaster similar to ancient Atlantis occurs. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5 on March 21st, 2026. Get ready for an epic adventure that truly lives up to the legend of Lara Croft. Listen, it looks like aerial combat is officially back, and stronger than we have seen in years. Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief debuted at the 2025 Game Awards, and from the first moment, Project Aces is delivering something completely different. The game takes us back to the world of Strange Real in 2029, and puts you in the role of a rookie pilot rescued from a dark ocean by the aging aircraft carrier Endurance. From here, the legend begins. The title Wings of Thief is not just a name, it is a symbol of hope hope for a people under the occupation of the Republic of Satoa, and alongside you are 3 new pilots entering a war with no mercy and no room for error. The story is deeper than any previous entry, with first-person cinematic sequences that let you feel the tension, see the crew, and understand the psychological struggle between duty and identity. Technically, the game runs on Unreal Engine 5 at full power, dynamic cloud storms that change your strategy in an instant, and fighter jets with insane levels of detail. Yet Project Aces keeps the fast arcade-style combat we have always loved. The surprise multiplayer modes are coming, and this is promised to be the biggest leap in the series in 7 years. Ace Combat 8 is coming to PlayStation 5, officially on March 14th, 2026, and get ready for an aerial experience that will exceed all expectations. Batman is back, guys, but this time through Lego. Haha. Okay, I am so hyped for this game. It looks absolutely amazing. Imagine a huge open world in Gotham full of secrets and iconic locations, like the Batcave, intense fun combat, and amazing flying. The game brings back powerful characters from the Dark Knight trilogy, like the Joker, Bane, and more as enemies for Batman, and his heroic team of Batman, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul. Each character has unique skills and the gameplay is addictive and so much fun. Imagine driving the iconic Batmobile from the animated series and the Batpod from the movies while solving puzzles and facing enemies in TT games. Signature humorous style, the deluxe edition adds extra story missions, mayhem mode, and additional playable characters. The game is coming to PlayStation 5, and the official release date is May 29th, 2026. This experience promises to be one of the most exciting adventures for Batman action and LEGO fans, and I cannot wait to see everything come alive right in front of me. It seems the Dark Pictures franchise is back, but this time with Directive 8020 taking us into intense sci-fi horror on the planet. Tau Ceti F aboard the colony ship Cassiopeia after it crashes and the crew is trapped with a shape-shifting alien that can mimic its prey. The fear and tension are insane. You feel the paranoia and wonder who to trust. Listen, I have to be honest, this game is insane. The choices and decisions change the story. Your heart races with each encounter and step, even the sounds of the creature and the surrounding mystery multiply. The thrill. Have you ever felt like you were inside a living horror movie? Any move or choice can be life or death, and the 5 playable characters can permanently die depending on your decisions. The new mechanics are incredible. The fully player-controlled camera stealth and real-time threats make the experience dynamic and alive. Moments feel important. Mistakes have real consequences. The pressure builds with scenes and encounters. The music and lighting make the world feel alive, dangerous, and beautiful. Every sunset and corner draws you further into the story. The game also supports multiplayer. The movie night mode lets you play with 4 friends on the same screen, or for the first time online, interacting with others adds even more tension and excitement. Each choice, move, and encounter makes your adrenaline pump and your pulse race. Trust me, Directive 8020 will make you live a fully immersive sci-fi horror experience. Every cinematic scene and reveal about the alien will make you say, wow, I can't believe this is happening. The game is expected to release on PlayStation 5 in the first half of 2026, with Windows and Xbox Series XS versions launching around the same time. This game, Decrepit, absolutely grabbed my attention in the reveal. It feels like a Souls-like, but from a first-person perspective in a dark fantasy world inside a terrifying and fortified castle. The atmosphere is haunting, with rain-soaked courtyards and interconnected areas, giving you a real sense of danger and tension at every turn. The gameplay in Decrepit is truly amazing. It relies on precise timing for strikes, dodges, and stamina management. Every weapon has its own unique attack style. The game is unforgiving. Every death pulls you back into the depths, but the knowledge and experience gained make each attempt better than the last, creating moments full of suspense and excitement. You can choose from 4 classes in Decrepit: the Mage, Warrior, Rogue, or Shaman, each offering a completely different playstyle. The dungeons are cleverly interconnected, making exploration and planning a core part of the challenge, rather than just constant leveling up. The story in Decrepit revolves around escaping a hellish prison filled with undead and condemned prisoners. Your goal is survival and finding a way out of the mysterious castle before it kills you, with an intense psychological horror that keeps your heart racing. The entire time, Decrepit is also coming to PlayStation 5 and is expected to release in 2026. It looks like an exceptional experience for fans of survival horror and Souls-like games. If you are looking for a real challenge and a sense of thrill and danger in every step, Decrepit promises to take you on an unforgettable journey. If you ask me right now, are you ready for another extraction game? I'd say, oh no man, I'm full, but Marathon might be different, especially from the legendary Bungie, the studio behind Destiny and Halo. Now it looks like they are bringing something completely new. The art style in Marathon is stunning, bright and full of life. 3 maps have unique vibes, making you feel like an explorer in a living, complex world. The weapons are varied from pistols and energy blades to special abilities for each runner, and the customization makes each fight feel fresh. Maps give opportunities for strategy, stealth, and aggressive plays. Combat feels like a dance of death. Dodging and parrying is pure satisfaction. 3 new abilities abilities make you feel unstoppable, and the different enemy types keep you constantly alert. The rush of escaping or successfully extracting a key item is indescribable. The environments on Tau, Ceti 4 are breathtaking. Lighting adds tension and excitement. Music swells perfectly during encounters. The world feels alive, dangerous, and beautiful. Three Corners look cinematic. Ambient sounds pull you fully into the experience. Playing with friends in movie night mode or online adds another layer of excitement. Three encounters keep your adrenaline pumping. Decisions and steps matter. The game promises an incredible mix of challenge, tension, and fun. Trust me, Marathon on PS5 will make you live an unmatched team-based extraction experience and leave you saying, wow, Bungie really knows how to blow players away. Phantom Blade Zero got a story reveal and gave me an expanded look at the intricate details of the game world the game will release on PS5 on September 9th, 2026, and promises an amazing single-player action RPG experience, putting you in the role of Soul, an elite assassin who has only 66 days to live before a deadly curse takes him on a desperate journey to uncover a conspiracy and save himself and his world. Along the way, you see glimpses of a convincing, mysterious villain who steals a child and a young woman who later turns into a strange monster, hinting at a story full of betrayal and complex intrigue. The gameplay in Phantom Blade Zero focuses on high-speed action. The game is not a traditional Souls-like. Despite the dark atmosphere, it is fast-paced, requiring quick reactions and precise timing for dodging and parrying. Every strike has weight and physical momentum, and the weapons vary from swords and spears to firearms and lasers. The game world is visually rich and diverse, from rainy mountainous terrain to mysterious, detailed locations. Every battle delivers a cinematic experience. The fast-paced movement and massive boss fights make every moment thrilling and give a true sense of accomplishment and challenge. Phantom Blade Zero on PS5 will be a perfect experience for action fans and those who love dark, mysterious stories with complex conspiracies. The game is rewarding, full of life emotion and challenge, and will provide an unforgettable journey through the stunning Wuxia world. Oh my god. Finally, Capcom has exploded the Game of the Year event by officially announcing Resident Evil 9. But this announcement is completely different, because Leon S. Kennedy is back. Guys, with his return to help Grace in the destroyed Raccoon City, everything looks more intense and exciting. Are we ready to face horror and action together? Grace Ashcroft. Leon S. Kennedy returns as a playable character in high-action sequences. You will feel like playing Resident Evil 4 again, but deeper and more mature. And now Leon is in his 50s, yet his skill and strength are still there. Wow. It looks like he will be using the chainsaw to fight zombies once again. The new villain, Dr. Victor Gideon, adds more complexity and mystery, and every choice and encounter will keep you excited and wondering what happens next. This game promises the perfect blend of psychological horror, thrilling suspense, and addictive action. Resident Evil Requiem will take us back into the heart of Raccoon City nightmare, and I am sure every scene, every moment will make you live the adventure as if you are really there. The game is coming to PlayStation 5, and the official release date will be February 27th. 2026. Guys, let me tell you something. Marvel's Wolverine on PS5 is shaping up to be a completely different experience from anything we've played before. Imagine controlling Logan himself, a legendary character, and feeling every move, every strike full of power and ferocity. The combat is promised to be fast, fluid, and ferocious. Every slash of his adamantium claws hits with brutality and excitement. Even when you take damage, his rapid healing makes you think, alright, let's show them who Logan really is. And the voice is Liam McIntyre bringing Logan to life. Man, his voice carries every scene from subtle whispers to full-blown action sequences. You feel like you're actually talking to the real Wolverine. Every word packed with emotion. Every dramatic moment hitting hard. As for the story, Logan dives into his dark, mysterious past, traveling from the crime-ridden streets of Madripoor to the icy wilderness of Canada, all the way to the chaotic streets of Tokyo. Encountering characters like Mystique and Omega Red adds so much tension, making every confrontation feel dangerous and thrilling. And we can't forget Insomniac Games. After the brilliance we saw in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, it's clear they're bringing all their expertise here. The attention to detail, combat design, and story delivery promise a gritty action, packed and mature experience, even darker and more intense than anything they've done before. The good news, the game is expected to release in fall 2026 as a PS5 exclusive. So yeah, we've got some waiting to do, but I promise every second will be worth it. I think I haven't played a proper James Bond game since PS2. I mean, a game that truly delivers on gameplay and graphics, but now, the legendary IO Interactive Studios seems ready to do something completely different. 007. First Light takes us to Bond's origin as he earns his 00 status at age 26. And inexperienced, every mission is packed with tension and excitement. The story looks deep and complex, full of secrets. Have you ever felt pure thrill just thinking about facing a deadly enemy unprepared? I can imagine exploring this huge world using stealth, eavesdropping, and environmental clues. Each step will demand quick thinking. The adrenaline will hit from the first moment. The sound design and lighting will make every encounter cinematic. The visuals look so realistic it feels like a movie. Combat will blend precise shooting, visceral melee, and environmental takedowns with high-speed chases and mid-air fights. The new weapons and gadgets will make each battle unique. Q-branch tools will add strategic layers. Just imagining the rush after using instinct to trick guards or escape a near impossible situation. My heart will pound. With every decision, the tension will feel real. Will you go head-on or hide and strike at the perfect moment? Familiar characters like MQ and Miss Moneypenny return beautifully, along with new faces. Each scene will feel cinematic and alive. Will you explore the full story or focus on the main missions? I expect the game to give freedom to explore, with surprises in every corner and choices that shape the story. This title promises an unforgettable experience for all Bond fans. It is scheduled to release March 27, 2026 on PS5 and current generation platforms, delivering action, suspense, and cinematic thrills like never before. Look, I played Returnal, and honestly, the experience was amazing from the graphics to the movement and music, but the difficulty was a bit intimidating. I was worried I might regret it, but when I heard about Saros, the studio promises the experience will be smoother, more exciting, and overall better. The game is a fast-paced cinematic action, mixing shooting, dodging, and parrying in what they call bullet ballet. A single hit or move feels real, as if you are truly in a battlefield. The movement is fluid but still demanding. Are you ready for this? You play as Arjun Devraj, Soltari enforcer exploring the strange and shifting planet Carcosa. The world under the influence of a dark eclipse awakens madness. Each step and encounter feels tense and thrilling. Will you survive? The roguelite mechanics mean death reshapes the world, but you can upgrade your weapons and suit to come back stronger. Each fight, each boss, and new enemy teaches something about strategy and approach. Your hands sweat, your heart races, and you can barely breathe until victory. And the sounds, music, and lighting are insane. One step, one shot. Particle effects make the world come alive as if you are fully living the story. The 3D audio makes you focus on enemy movements, while the dark electronic soundtrack ramps up the intensity. Imagine the design of the zones. A single fight becomes a challenge. Enemies behave intelligently. The environment tells a story without extra text. Victory visually and mechanically feels rewarding, drawing you into the experience more and more. Have you ever felt a game knows you here? One decision carries weight, one death teaches a lesson, and a single moment of tension makes you ask, am I ready for the next challenge? Can I overcome this obstacle? The game is a PS5 exclusive, expected to release on March 20th, 2026, with enhancements for the PS5 Pro, so the experience will be smooth, visually stunning, and adrenaline pumping. Trust me, Saros promises to be even more thrilling and cinematic than Returnal, with a deeper story and epic sequences. I guarantee when you play, you will feel like you are living the game fully and remain excited and curious at every moment. Get ready, because REANIMAL feels like one of those upcoming games that might actually shake you a little. And honestly, if you played Little Nightmares 3 recently, you are really going to love REANIMAL. From the first glimpse, it gives you that same unsettling magic, but bigger, darker, and way more personal. I can already imagine walking through that corrupted island, hearing the siblings breathe in fear, watching those twisted creatures crawl out like living pieces of their past. There's something powerful about controlling a brother and sister trying to survive together. It feels dangerous, it feels raw, it feels real. The coupe design looks intense, whether you are playing solo or with a friend. Every tight corridor makes you wonder if you will make it. Every boat ride across the fog feels like stepping into the unknown, and that dynamic camera squeezes the tension straight into your chest. The world looks alive. Depressing, yes, but alive with secrets. The visuals are grim, yet beautiful. The sound design feels like it is breathing right behind you, and I can't stop thinking about what kinds of monsters we will face, what choices we will make, what truths the island is hiding. I am honestly hyped for its PS5 release on February 13th, 2026. The real question is, are you ready to step onto that island? From the moment I heard about Crimson Desert, I felt like this game is trying to deliver something truly different. The story follows Cliff wandering through Pywell after his life collapses, and every step he takes feels loaded with anger, doubt, and a need to uncover the truth. The characters he meets are not simple NPCs. Each one carries a past that can flip your understanding of the whole journey. The open world looks massive, wild, and alive in a way that makes you feel like you are stepping into a world that does not wait for you. Cities in chaos, deserts filled with bandits, forests that hide danger everywhere. Every region feels like its own world, and random events hit you out of nowhere, making you wonder if the game is scripted or just beautifully unpredictable. But honestly, this kind of chaos feels exciting and creates moments you remember long after playing. The graphics look stunning, with small details like armor reflections, windy cloth, movement, realistic lighting, and cinematic scenery everywhere. Pywall looks handcrafted with intense care and gives every scene atmosphere and weight. Combat brings fast sword clashes, ranged attacks abilities, and brutal finishers that make every hit feel real. The mix of enemies, terrain, and unexpected encounters creates a sense of good randomness. Moments where you are just walking, then suddenly a beast jumps you or bandits ambush you, or something strange happens that saves you or destroys you. Crimson Desert walks the line between chaos and fun, and if the developers nail that balance, this could become one of those unforgettable games we talk about for years. The game is expected to release on PS5 on March 19, 2026. Man, when I first saw the footage of GTA 6, my heart literally skipped a beat. I swear this is not just a return to Vice City, but a living, breathing world. Every NPC has a routine. Every interaction makes you feel like you are really there. The day-night cycle and dynamic weather with wildlife like alligators and dolphins make the city feel alive. The combat is insane. The melee system is so smooth, it feels like the controller is part of your hand. The police system is smarter and more intense. You really have to think, is it tough? Oh yeah, will you rage? Maybe vehicles over 200 cars with deep customization and fully detailed interiors make you feel like you are actually driving Lucia and Jason first. Fully playable female protagonist and her partner. Their chemistry makes you laugh, get nervous, and feel the story on a personal level. The graphics on PS5 are breathtaking. The lighting, the shadows, even the reflections make everything pulse with life. The soundtrack slowly rises during chases, making you feel like the game itself is cheering you on. You catch yourself saying just one more heist, and suddenly it is 3 a.m. GTA 6 is not just a game, it is a full sensory experience. Rockstar has finally delivered the dream we have been waiting for. It seems Crystal Dynamics does not want to stop, and they announced 2 games at the event, but the second game is a completely new experience. New events, and honestly, I am excited to see Lara Croft in a new look and new adventures. Tomb Raider Catalyst will take us on a completely new experience, with the story set primarily in northern India, delivering an expanded adventure full of incredible details. The game is described as the biggest Tomb Raider ever, with a vertical, layered open world combining dense forests, towering mountains, and mysterious ruins in northern India. Lara Croft returns with her strong, confident, and experienced personality, using her intelligence and skills to overcome every challenge. Gameplay mixes intense exploration, complex puzzles, and thrilling combat. The iconic dual pistols return along with modern adventure tools like the grappling wrist strap that helps with movement and traversal. The puzzles are more challenging this time, requiring the use of natural elements like water, wind, and fire to solve them. The story is deep, focusing on trust and betrayal, as Lara races against other treasure hunters to uncover ancient secrets and prevent a potential global disaster. The visual experience is stunning thanks to Unreal Engine 5, and high-fidelity graphics make every location feel alive. The sound design is amazing with Alex Wilton, Regan bringing Lara to life, giving her depth, personality, and charm. Tomb Raider Catalyst is a bold step forward for the series, promising an immersive and expanded experience that respects the roots of the game while adding new innovations. And the game is coming to PlayStation 5 in 2026. It seems the legendary director Casey Hudson is bringing us a new game from the Star Wars universe, reminiscent of the original trilogy, but this time as an RPG. Yes, the game will focus heavily on narrative storytelling and a deep story. Every choice you make will shape the fate of the galaxy. Will you choose the light or the dark? I am really excited to see this world come to life. The game is set in the Old Republic era, the same era we loved in KOTOR, but this time with a completely new story and entirely new characters you will play as a Force user, shaping your own destiny. Will you be a noble hero or a powerful Dark Lord? Gameplay looks incredible. It will be an action RPG full of choices and consequences. The game is being developed in Unreal Engine 5 to deliver a rich cinematic world full of unforgettable characters and epic events. Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic promises to revive the magic of the Old Republic for longtime fans and newcomers alike. I am sure every moment will be full of excitement, emotion, and adventure. It seems the game is still in very early development, so the expected release could be in 2027, and I do not expect it to launch next year.